Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on March 1, 2016, 1:37 a.m. Birmingham. Topic, I had to change it up somewhat, so I had to stop the other one prior. And I'm removing part of it. But the topic will be Scalia and the Trump Republican beatdown. And but I will tell you the short part about the Nephilim that you can go ahead and look at, and I'll just make that the shortest part of it for now. But there's more to it that I'll lead you right to so you can see it. So you have a Nephilim report from Afghanistan. That's the title. And then you just make sure that it's the Steve Quayle who is the one that's telling the story. There may be several, but Nephilim report from Afghanistan. And so there's some talk about that, very interesting talk about that, about his size, his weight, and how many men he killed. And I'm just wondering, how did he get in that cave? How long has he been there? How many caves are there like that these Nephilim are in today? And there's quite a few. Maybe one in Ohio. At least that's where they brought this one. Okay, to move on. Scalia. When I first heard that this man had died of natural causes, and then I read the story about the judge of Presidio County never seeing the body, pronounced him dead, said it was natural causes. Natural causes means we need to find out what it was. But they chose not to have an autopsy. They cremated him, and now there is no clue. He was killed. And what told me one thing, that a red flag went up, was the very first time I heard the story. That red flag went up when they said he was in a place that had no phone service. And I knew that was a lie, because I have been to Marfa, Texas many times. And between 12 and 14 times I've been to Marfa, Texas. Okay, let me move on. This beatdown of Trump, I'm getting tired of. I watched Fox as long as Glenn Beck was on there. When he left, then I quit watching. Later, I saw Megyn Kelly. And I don't know if she had been working for Fox or she was new. I don't know. But she was saying something that finally somebody's telling the truth. So I started watching her. So out of all the news channels, Fox with Megyn Kelly is the only one I record. But tonight that may change. They have beat down Trump. They're following through with what everyone said, that if he was the nominee, that the Republicans would turn against him. Well, they've already have. Everyone she talked to, she had to get their opinion about Trump and the KKK. She had to ask. And it started getting really old. But when she got to Huckabee, she asked him the very same questions that she asked the 9 other people before that. And all of them said, oh yeah, he was wrong. He shouldn't have done that. He lied. And they showed the same clip over and over and over. Well, guess what? She got her panties in an uproar, because She had Huckabee on there. She wanted the preacher on there to say the same thing, that Trump was wrong. Guess what the preacher said? He said, well, out of what I've seen, I've not seen anything out of line. He said what he said, and I believe him. I have no reason not to believe him. He said 3 times that he didn't know Duke, and I didn't know the name until today, was supporting him, and he had to be refreshed on who Duke was. And then he thought, oh, well, that's not someone that I'm interested in. Groups of people like that. He said, I don't want any part of them. How many times do you have to say that in order for somebody to believe what you're saying is true? But Megyn Kelly took it up to a whole new level. When she got Huckabee on there, and Huckabee told her that he didn't see a thing there. No deception in Trump whatsoever. So, Megyn, you're close to losing me. And not only that, Rubio and CRUZ, you're acting worse than kids on the playground. One of you was my second pick if Trump didn't make it. That has changed. And I'm sure there's no love lost in the world about that. But one and one and one keep going, and that will start to add up to a very big number, because he is still telling the world the things that I want to say to the world. He's doing it. And he has not backed down from what he has said in the beginning. But yet you have this guy over here chewing his blow pop bubble gum. Says, oh, Trump went to the bathroom this morning or went and ate at 6 and crap at 9. So what? Count the number of Islamic Muslims walking in and out of the front door of the White House today. Count the number of those that were the Black Panthers and supporters of that killed people and bombed the damn towers years ago that aren't holding Ivy League colleges and teaching, and they're on their payrolls. Talk about what's right and what's wrong. And today you're on the wrong subject. What's right is to tell the world about what Obama is doing to continually destroy America. But yet you need to tell the truth what Trump is doing on how he's going to restore America. The other two bubblegum chewers aren't doing that. They're too busy attacking Trump. And Megyn Kelly, get off of that dead cow you're beating on, the dead horse. Huckabee stood up, a preacher, and said, I see nothing wrong here. 7 times he had to say that. Megyn, get off of that. I know he hurt your feelings. It would mine too. But it wouldn't hurt mine to the point of where I want to destroy a man. You think about that. Jody Wolf Expoz.